Hey guys, DMV SoloRider back with another video. I'm out in Sterling today. Gonna take a ride from Sterling up to Charlestown, West Virginia, loop back to Winchester, Virginia, and then back to DC. I've ridden a bunch of rides out here west of the city. I haven't filmed this specific ride, but I filmed others with some common roads. They kind of crisscross, loop over each other. But I needed to get out for a ride, wanted to film it, and this is the ride I picked. I have no idea how this video is going to turn out. I'm still getting used to filming with my new bars, this helmet, the other helmet. I got my extension piece for the GoPro, and now it feels like it's up way high. It's basically totally blocking my vision of my GPS screen, so I'm having to keep dipping my head to see where I'm going. That camera overheated once already. This camera's probably not far behind, so we'll see what kind of footage we're left with. I'm just gonna ride around, film. I'll show you the best parts of the ride. Might be talking, might have some music, might have the music of the Challenger. No idea. That's all kind of post-production. I will add the GPS coordinates to my Google Drive page. You can find them there. And we're just out for a nice ride. You know, I checked the GoPro angle before I started. It seemed okay. But now that I'm underway, all I'm seeing is the GoPro like at the bottom part of my vision, and I'm seeing the top of the camera. It makes me think the camera's pitched too far back. So you might see like maybe just the nav screen and the windshield, not a little bit of the tank. I like to have my ruby metallic in the field of view. We'll see how it goes. It's a nice 92 degrees in the DMV. Super humid. We had a bunch of rain this morning and yesterday, day before. I started the day with my jacket on. That lasted about 30 minutes. And of course I forgot to bring any sort of sunscreen. I'm hoping once we get out of the Sterling area, we get up towards the mountains, it'll cool down a little bit. I'm not sure how the mic's gonna sound. I've got it in a new spot. I have not glued in a clip to the inside of my helmet on this Rock, so it's just kind of up here on top of my cheek pad. Last video I made about the headlights sound horribly muffled, and there was not much I could do with it in post-production. It was either too much bass, too tinny, couldn't get that happy medium. Let's see how this goes. All it sounds like to me is I'm talking in a fishbowl. Hope you guys are hearing that. Obviously, this is not the filmable stuff. This is just getting to the countryside. We're gonna ride into those mountains up there. But not really twisties, more like country highways that build up in elevation over long stretches, I believe. Ride Command has this thing where you can do like a 3D run-through of your ride. There were no twisties really, maybe a couple. Just a nice day out in the countryside. I just got a blast of exhaust. Oh, I hope you heard that. Well, messing around with my camera didn't help matters at all. Most of that footage was garbage. So I've gone back to the ugly looking mount that I cobbled together the other day. I'll have to play around with it. Probably should have done that before I set out to film in a 92 degree day. But most of that footage was like, you could see half the GPS screen. That extension piece worked great with my other helmets, just not this one. I hate Ride Command. It's telling me I need to go in a circle because I missed something. It's like an artifact in the route planning software. You know, you touch some area of the screen by accident and it adds a secret waypoint that you don't actually see until you get it up into the bike. Should just use Google Maps at this point. You need to be up there, 10 degrees cooler. "32 degrees cooler with just a little bit of elevation." Ooh, gravel. Wow, that's a lot of gravel right there. Ooh, skidded to the left. I hate that feeling. I was watching YouTube the other day and some guys were riding baggers up a dirt hill, sliding back and forth. That's the worst feeling. You know, one of the consequences of my reduced riding time is you lose that muscle memory pretty quick. You know, I'm not riding roads like this all that often. And so when I get on them, I'm a little apprehensive, I'm not going to lie. You know, like the Blue Ridge Parkway is not a fast road, but you can ride it fast if you have the space. But there were plenty of like 45-mile-an-hour turns where I was like, yeah, I'm good with 45. So we are in the outskirts of Charlestown, West Virginia. It's not a real long ride. It's about 122 miles total. Just a little cruise, a little joyride. Can't get enough of that, guys. So this video, I better be able to cobble something together because I'm not going to have time to film a ride, and God, it's going to be forever. So I've got about 29,523 miles on the bike. I'm due for the big 30,000 mile service, except for the front fork oil. I'm not getting that done because I got it done late last time, so I still got some time left on those. But, you know, they're going to put a new belt on the bike, give it a thorough inspection, oil change, filter change. It's like a 7-hour ordeal, apparently. But I don't know about you guys, here in the DMV, at different times, it can really take forever to get an appointment to get your bike in for anything. I mean, I called my dealer to get a new set of tires a few months ago. They're like, well, we're scheduling 3 months out. So I figured I'd go ahead and get it set up early and hope that my mileage is right around there. I mean, I'm not worried about going over. I didn't want to end up being under. That would suck. But I'll be right around 30,000 when I get it done. I just wanted to make sure my dealer could do it. Didn't want to go way over the mileage. Well, I'm still new to all this, and my warranty no longer exists. The point is, between now and that appointment, I don't know how much time I'm going to have to like film a ride. So hopefully we'll produce something fun out of this. I am scheduled to head down to Tazewell, Virginia in September to spend the weekend down at Back of the Dragon. I was there last year, had an amazing time. I love that road. Did a Yamaha demo event where you basically ride any of their bikes on Back of the Dragon. This is just amazing. And I filmed everything I did except for the Yamaha event because they don't let you, for good reason. But I had so many technical issues, you know, either the video would be great, but the mic would crap out. The mic would be great, something would happen to the video camera, or it rained, you name it. So I've been screwing around with all the footage for forever, trying to figure out, well, what can I do with this? Can I save it? Can I paper it over with music so you can at least see? And I ultimately just decided to forget it. You know, I'm going to go back down this September, have another awesome weekend, and I'll film it all again, and hopefully I'll have better luck. But I will show you some pretty amazing shots right now. So that's what you got coming for you at some point, kind of towards the end of September, October, it just depends. Well, I think this is actually, we're not in Winchester, it's about as close as you get. Well, I already know what I think of this ride. It's okay. It's serviceable if you want to spend a few hours out on your bike, listen to some music. There's nothing really challenging about the route. No twisties, a few sweepers. And that's okay. Nice of them. I'm in regular jeans today, not even motorcycle jeans. I'm crying out loud, I might as well just be in shorts. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I think the nicest part of this ride is pretty much over. The next little stretch is you jump on I-66 for a few miles and then you cut up back towards Springfield. But I think what I'm going to do is cut that out and just head on 66 back home. It's been a long day. It's been a hot day. My motovlogging muscles have atrophied a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. But I will, again, be sure to post the map if you want to do this ride, see where I was riding. It's just the last stretch that I'm cutting out for the most part. Guys, the divots in this road from truck traffic are so deep that I'm flat-footing the bike right now. Like I have bend in my knees. That's how deep they are. That's ridiculous. Oh, that feels good. I'm hot. Well, I guess it's a bigger stretch on 66 than I thought. 24 miles till we turn off and head up to Sterling. I'll point it out to you. In the meantime, enjoy the mountains while I enjoy the breeze. I don't know how cool it is at 92 degrees. It's not Florida hot, at least. I mean, look, you know, the ride is what it is. It wasn't amazing. But it's so nice to just be out on the bike for 4 hours, just riding for the hell of riding. Yeah, someone's asked me about my highway pegs. These are Indians highway pegs. I got them because you can adjust them. I needed to bring them in a bit so I could reach them with my stubby little legs. I almost never use them. In fact, the floorboards on this bike are so big I could almost rest my foot against the crash bar down here, if not for the fact that the highway pegs are there. I have really gotten used to floorboards and flat surfaces. I'm not a big fan of pegs. And I might take those off, to be honest. And if I get another set, maybe those Kuryakin adjustable ones that have kind of the small flat surface you put your feet on. I don't know. We'll see. Not a priority right now. So this next exit is where we are supposed to be going. Kind of head north up to around Middleburg. Saw a sign back there for the plains. That's kind of that Middleburg area. But we're not doing that today. We're just cutting out and bugging out for home. Hope you guys are out riding and having a great weekend. But I'll get something else up on the channel when I have a chance. It may end up being a 30,000 mile review update. It might be something at Back of the Dragon. I don't know. But we will persevere. Anyways, till next time, y'all stay safe out there. DMV SoloRider is out.